Hi Sagittarius, my name is Carol Lissette and I am here with your manifestation activation tarot reading for the November 2023 compilation. How are you? I'm well, thank you Sagittarius. So if you're a new viewer, what I do here is I look into the person working with the archetype of Sagittarius's current frequencies in a spread I have developed here based on the 7 basic hermetic principles of manifestation. I use these oracle cards that have sacred geometry and color combinations that are so helpful. I activate those frequencies. I clarify those oracle cards with the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot system twice. I then go in with all things intuitive oracle cards and I go for some directly channeled messages that may pertain to the manifestation reading. But all of this is basically channeled. I am an energy worker, a spiritualist, a spiritista, an oracle. I am a medium. I am autistic, so I work energy through my body quite literally. I'm a vessel for the light here, okay? So I channel in all different ways, by the way, okay? And I do activate these frequencies for you via electromagnetism, Sagittarius. If you would enter into this energetic exchange with me, Sagittarius, for the greatest good of everyone who would be involved, then let's get started, okay? I do ask, as I clear the space and ground myself, I ask that you do think about whatever may be closest to your heart, whatever you're thinking the most about, your strongest thoughts, your strongest feelings. This is what you magnetize to yourself, okay? And your manifestations on all levels. Thank you, Sagittarius. In the headspace, you're working with the frequency of empowerment, Sagittarius. Excuse me, just need to make some room here. Okay. Your heart space, you've got fertility, number 27. Hold on, because I need to blow my nose, like I can't do this. Hold on. It's like that'd be the most awkward thing, most definitely. Wow, this is what I asked for. Cause like I asked Spirit, you guys, I'm like, make sure I'm a clear channel, please. And then my channels will start getting clear, including the nose chakra. So, okay, let's go, guys. Okay. What you can change, principle of cause and effect, you've got cosmic flower. What won't change is heart chakra here, principle of gender, dance with destiny. Divine Masculine, and your overall vibration is in communication. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go. Now I'm going to go around and clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith system, okay? And then I'll go ahead and, as I'm also tuning myself to the energies here, I'll read the frequencies to you and show you the geometry, but also you'll find a picture of the sacred geometry cards that I deactivate under the community tab on my page, okay? Thank you, Sagittarius. Spirit had me change the deck that I was going to use last minute to the original Waite-Smith like art here. So I'm thinking there's some last minute changes that you'll be making intuitively. You're just like, oh, I have to make this change, and you just do it without having to even over explain to yourself or anyone else, is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's get it. Some recurring energies I'm seeing here from the Scorpio reading that's currently uploading, you guys. Okay, so in your headspace, the principle of mentalism, what you think about the most, you're attracting to yourself, okay? Number 26, empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. Number 26, empowerment. Okay, empowerment here with the Two of Swords. I'm hearing you need to cut it. Like this is a very clear boundary, empowerment in the mind, and just the energy of laying boundaries here. Yes, and this trust in oneself with the emotions. This is operating on a level above the emotional body. So before, it's a boundary. This is a good boundary I see here in your mental space. Because of what I'm seeing is that there's a boundary set here that I'm just seeing that, you know, you just have very good boundaries. This is good and solid. I like it. It's wise to be this. What I see is like you have certain energetic boundaries up that are above the emotional plane. So before certain energies are coming into you, Sagittarius, like before they can even come into your cognizance, you have boundaries just repelling like certain things. This is having to do in the thought realm. What is the, how can I say this with words now here, Spirit? Yeah, I just see clear boundaries, almost like it's a cultivation of a recognition of certain thoughts before they are able to resonate with you at all in the emotional state, to affect you emotionally, since our emotions are what are you know, connected directly to our heart space. So what I'm seeing is that, you know, I'm just seeing mental boundaries here, boundaries for thoughts. A very empowered person, like almost a feeling of you can't touch me, like they can't touch me, like you can't see me, like a whole different I just see lots of projected energy also falling away, like just tumbling. Like it's so funny. I'm seeing words like the word of. It's like I'm like watching some children's show, and I'm seeing emotion, like literally the word emotion hitting this auric field and just bouncing off. But I'm just seeing like the word emotion in like a font that's made with clay. Oh my gosh, you guys. And it's like all different colors, like the colors of like the crayon box or whatever. The word emotions and just bouncing off of a person's auric field. Emotions, like projected emotions. But your thought space is like, yeah, no, like this is the boundary that I see. So whatever that means to you guys, this is what I'm seeing in your field. Oh my gosh. So in your heart space, this is the principle of polarity, because emotions do have different poles, right? This is how we're able to distinguish them. This is your heart space. Let me hydrate really quick, please. Better. Okay, so here in your heart space, you've got the frequency of fertility. Okay, Sagittarius. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Number 27, fertility. Have a look. This Page of Swords. Ooh, I'm seeing this very strong desire for more, for something new. Yeah, I'm feeling it in the sacral. Yes, I see this. So in your emotional space, I'm feeling a desire for something brand new. It's stirring almost. It's like, I'm starting to see your energies stir, restless, antsy. The energies coming through for something new is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, almost this. I'm seeing this page like had to go outside like for air. Like I'm seeing this page with this sword, like wanting the download. Like, okay, here I am. Like I'm out here waiting for my informational download. Like I'm seeing like somebody who's having these new energies in this frequency of fertility, moving forward in the correspondence between the heart and the mind. So as above, so below. Okay, that's the principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As above, so below. Okay, so the energy above and below is emergent. So and wanting to emerge here, empowered. So okay, so that's okay. So I see. So this empowerment this is you empowering yourself, darling. This empowerment is you empowering. You're getting new energy. Like you're working with your own energies. You're super empowered in your boundaries. You're working with your own energies. Like you're all in your own essence. You're like in your shit. You're like in your own vibe. Like you're feeling yourself, okay, like most of the time. And this is okay, right? So it's good. So, but what I'm seeing is that in there, you're super empowered. Like you know yourself well. You know your weaknesses. You know your strength. You know how to, when to, where to tap into that, direct, channel, do whatever has to be done here, okay, for your like safe space to be empowered in your own essence, in your own kind of world. So what I'm seeing here is that you're empowering yourself, like when you're starting to feel your own energies and stuff. Like people shy away from their own energies and then they go looking into the matrix for paid programming, right? Or any kind of programming. Like we look for input, no? So and it's so accessible nowadays. So, but instead of that, I see Sagittarius empowering themselves within themselves, seeing, feeling the energy, going to nature to get to know themselves, not looking for anything. Like I said, like I see this guy feeling the energy, being empowered, and then going out with the sword, like, okay, here I am, like, I'm ready, I'm fertile, like I'm feeling creation, I'm things are starting to stir. I'm telling you. So that's why. So then we have emergence here, okay? So 25 emergence, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Emergence. Super beautiful. I love the orange. And I was telling you, I'm starting to feel creation and talking about downloads like that spiritual with this purple color. So crown chakra stuff, I think. So very good. Paired with your first major arcana, the world. The world is the end of the fool's journey. This is why you're fertile. You're ready. You're ready for something new. Like you're ready. Something new is happening. This finished. Your soul. This is a foundation. You're emerging at all that you are. I see Sagittarius emerging onto the scene. All that I am, was, will be, plan to be. Like I am everything. That's what I'm feeling. Sagittarius, you're funny. So yeah, like a completion. Like I am here. I am Sagittarius. I emerge here with my lessons, and this is me. This is who I am. Like this is my world thus far, and that's with this fertility. You're learning how to present yourself. What is this, Spirit? Learning how to be very vulnerable and authentic. Like, what is it, Spirit? Is that what's happening in the heart space? Because it's like it's like, I was feeling it in the sacral. So what is this emergence? Sagittarius, what do you have going on? This is interesting. It's a attitude like almost like you see how like I'm on the edge of my seat, like I'm like Sagittarius, what is it, and Sagittarius is like watch like wait and see, you'll find out. Like there's big Jupiter energy. It will emerge and we're gonna find out. Oh my gosh, this is the frequency I'm getting. So you're ready to maybe display something or display yourself. Like this is you and your own energies. Sagittarius, don't make me nosy. Come on, I'm supposed to be reading for you in the light. And I'm starting to get interested about you and your energies. Okay, I mean like your whole story. It's so funny because it's mysterious a little. Okay, so okay. What do I see? Whatever it is that you're manifesting it's just on a very solid foundation. Okay, I see it. I see that it's on a solid foundation, and that that it's like almost the possibilities are endless, really, and it's really exciting. So okay, moving forward in the principle of cause and effect, what can be changed, and how could you change it? Okay, you've got 18 cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence into the world. Cosmic flower. Okay. Cosmic flower is here with the 6 of Cups. This did come up in the last reading, which was a Scorpio reading, and this is seeming, because it's even more though, before cosmic flower has to do with like where you come from, and the 6 of Cups has got also to do with past lives and also nostalgia, like childhood nostalgia. So I'm seeing a remembrance here to, yes, Sagittarius. So remembrance is really beautiful. Like we don't actually discover anything new. We remember what it is that we come here to do once we elevate, past a certain point, right? We're like, it makes perfect sense for me to do this thing. I completely understand the path here. I may not understand, steps 4, 5, and 6, but 1, 2, and 3 are right in front of me. This feels right. I'm remembering this feeling of confidence that you can take the first 3 steps and trust that this is the remembrance of yourself, of oneself. This is the shedding of programming, and this is when you feel the energies going out, getting to know yourself and nature. Beautiful. This is good. So when it comes to changes, you're making changes. So when you want to apply change to your manifestations here in the 3D, so okay, the Sagittarius who would come to this reading wanting to apply this, they would be like, I want to change this. You should think about how you used to do that when you were a kid. This is a call to tap into your inner child and do the most honest thing. Even if it's embarrassing, exploring it will be embarrassing. Get through the embarrassing part. So this is channeled, so I don't know, the word embarrassing is coming through. So I guess as an adult, like, we're made to feel embarrassed for being childlike, so that would make sense. So Sagittarius, this is important for you to get in touch with your child, your inner child, and get through the embarrassing part. Get through it no matter what. Face it. Okay, face the embarrassing part no matter what. They're gonna be like kind of like maybe demons, like there's gonna be a little resistance, I'm seeing. So, but it's okay. Breathe through this, because like Sagittarius is fiery and, you know, big in their honesty, true in their honesty, and excited also in that, and enthusiastic in it, and that is so frowned upon in society. So I imagine this has been really pushed down out of you, dampened down. So this is why I'm saying that you might feel like a little embarrassed, but laugh it out, shake it off, okay? And then feel it, open your chest, open your heart, okay? And do this emergence into the world like this, like I am Sagittarius, and I am this way, this is how I communicate, this is who I am. That person is so precious, and that's powerful, this precious authenticity. So once you get through that, when you can do this, you're going to be making changes by getting in touch with your true self. It's very powerful. I like it. Let's hydrate. Please apply this reading to any place that you have Sagittarius prominently in your life, okay, in your experience. So in the principle of what won't be changed, the principle of gender, heart chakra, okay. This is sometimes the challenge. I'm thinking this is a challenge here. So number 4, heart chakra, the frequency of heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. We're recording, it's good. Okay, have a look. With another major arcana, you have the Hermit. Okay, with the heart chakra, and I said this was going to be, so I see that you went into yourself so you can learn how to shine your light out from, you had to learn how to process the light from outside of from inside so you could shine it without, and you couldn't get past this. So, and you're not going to be able to get past it, Sagittarius. You're going to need time for yourself. Inevitably, this is going to be very magnetizing energy when you start showing your Sagittarius self. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Everything you've ever dreamed of is going to be starting to fall into your lap. And you'll just be enjoying it, okay? But there's a necessity for balance here, darling. So make sure that you are stopping every so often and running things through your heart chakra, like your actions, because this is like enthusiasm and a lot of fun, and you're fiery and big things happen around you, and when you're being so vulnerable, it's magical. And you're just a channel, kind of. Like, I see Sagittarius as a literal channel for change in the world. I see this because it's too true. It's too honest. There's no almost an incapability for there to be dishonesty, like maybe shadow sag stuff, but no, but I'm not seeing shadow. So the lesson here, maybe the little challenge, what you won't be able to change is the necessity to be always activating your heart chakra, Sagittarius. This is advice. Always activate your heart chakra. Breathe in through your heart. Make sure that in all this excitement and enthusiasm for whatever your manifestation, whatever you're excited about, however you communicate, like you could be an introvert and only communicate with people like as a needed basis, like on phone calls with like tech support. But even in that, like that's still every experience, run it through your heart, okay? Because I'm seeing interactions and enthusiasm on many different levels. So outside entities are not only humans. So then when you are interacting on 3D and stuff, that's also, you're experiencing things multidimensionally. So make sure you're giving yourself time to meditate, go into yourself, be meticulous with it, with this Virgo energy, okay? And run things through your heart. Give yourself time to meditate, darling, okay? So, and I think this is where that challenge was. Like, I don't know where I was feeling this. I think earlier there was like some negative feeling about maybe embarrassment. So that's why, to avoid those or to even just get through that, open your heart, and imagine like a child feeling embarrassed because they're learning and making mistakes. Like that's all embarrassing is. That's all that feeling is of embarrassment. It's just a new feeling and the rush of emotion that comes over it. So that's okay. Once you become familiar with that about yourself, it's a superpower. Because then you're more vulnerable with yourself and thus more able to channel vulnerability in safe spaces with your enthusiasm to create the life that you want in this manifestation activation tarot reading, Sagittarius. Let's move forward into your dance with destiny, your daily rhythm, the principle of rhythm. Okay, we all have rhythms. Your sleep schedule, the way that you breathe, your breath control even is a rhythm. Your thought patterns have rhythms. The way that you move has rhythms. All motion, everything. So there's also rituals, habits, okay, on a macro scale. Also like the routes that you take to and from places on the grid, things like this with rhythm, okay? The principle of rhythm also has to do with the rhythm of your heart sinking in with another's in resonancy when you're connecting with another person. And rhythm is a channeled message because I don't know why that's coming up. Because these cards are different than that message. Let's have some water, guys. Hold on. We'll leave it as a channel message, guys. Number 22, the divine masculine, when it comes to your rhythms, okay? The principle of rhythm is like also your own pendulum, like the pendulum of what you do of your systems and how they're going, okay? So don't forget you set those pendulums, okay? Number 22, divine masculine. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. I love that about the divine masculine, the kindness and wisdom part. Focused, strong, focused, and active side. Okay, here we are, okay? It's paired here with this Five of Pentacles. I'm seeing this as moving through that Sagittarius, you, sweetheart, this is action. You knew you had to take some action. You knew you were going to have to tread through the snow somehow. This is like you just got up and went. This is like, I'm seeing chariot energy here. It's weird. I'm seeing chariot energy. And this Five of Pentacles, what is this? Why is this? The two people, like, they felt inspired to get up and go no matter what the challenges were. Like, this person has got crutches. They're obviously hindered, but they just got up and went. And this is this divine masculine in your rhythm. So I'm seeing diligence, determination, like almost because it's like impulsive, like when the chariot, the rider in the chariot felt so inspired, they had to get up and go, like they were ready to conquer whatever it was that they were feeling enthusiastic about. So I'm seeing that, but maybe it's like the last leg, like maybe you've been enthusiastic about this for a long time. Maybe this is something that you've been fighting for a long time, emerging. So with this empowerment and this emergence, like this, maybe, because I was talking about remembrance, this is maybe divine masculine is finally in your rhythms every day, seeing finally something that you've been fighting for a while, something that you really means a lot to you, but you're tired here, you're sleepy, I don't want to say this, that you're tired or sleepy, because you're still going. Like, this is awesome. I just see the number one thing is a determination. The number one thing is like eye on the prize, a focusedness here is what I see with these people. Like, they're like moving. Like, it's freezing cold out, but they're on the move. They're not staying still. Okay, yeah. Eventually, they're going to look up and see that they can go into the church. You know, with this, at least they're up and moving around where they can see the window like this. This is what I'm seeing. Like, taking control, even though circumstances, maybe there's something worth fighting for you here, sweetheart. I see on your everyday rhythm. So maybe you're maybe tapping into this divine masculine energy because there's something worth moving for, worth through anything. There's something worth trudging through the snow for. There's something worth moving mountains for. I see here. This is very strong, very close to you. It took me a while to get up in here with you. It's precious to you. So moving forward here, I'm seeing that whatever it is that's precious to you it's closely linked with your daily rhythms. So this very deep mission of yours, something that is giving you your fight, okay, something that your wherewithal, you have the wherewithal for this. That's it. It's like so important. Whatever it is, I'm sorry I lost it, guys. It's strong though, whatever it is, it's like very personal to you. Oh yes, so it has to do with intention. So because this thing is so precious to you, like it was hidden from me a little bit until I could, like, thanks for being patient with me. So that means it's so intimate to you. So it means to me that your rhythms, what you're doing every day, is also bringing it into fruition. So this thing that you're manifesting that means so much to you, it means it's giving you your fight. Like it's literally giving you your fight. And the message is that those emotions, that the fact that it's keeping you tethered in your rhythms to continue going, the fact that this energy is, that you have this underlying energy that's giving you with this helping you tap into your divine masculine frequency to continue going. I want you to know, like, the intent is this thing is so pure to you, and I want you to keep going. I want to encourage you, like, it's very powerful is what I mean. Like, this intention is super powerful. when you put intention, pure true intention behind actions, this is your rhythm. And like, it's not that you're saying, I'm gonna do the dishes and that's gonna, you know, my intent is that it brings me closer to this goal. No, the intent is this goal. Every single thing that I do is for the glory of this goal. Let's knock out these dishes. Let's knock out this challenge or that challenge. And then that I'm seeing that you're able to go for the glory of insert great work, insert intimate, important relationship, creation, very close purpose, message, something like this. I see, and it is for the glory of said thing is what I see. It's beautiful. Okay, moving forward. And you know what, if Sagittarius is gonna come and glorify something, and I was like, you were like, I'm Sagittarius, I am here. Yeah, and so it's for the glory of whatever is close to you, my love. I like it. So communication here. Oh, I'm seeing a this is the second 5. So there is resistance, and I'm glad that you're kind of emerging like this, because there is these 2 5s, this resistance. But anyway, let's do this. Number 14, communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through the heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Just a second, we're going to clear and ground here. Clear. Spirit, vanish. Okay, thanks, Sagittarius. So, okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. There's a resistance. I've started to feel the resistance. This is gonna be so let's stick to the system, Sagittarius. Communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. This is also exactly the same message when it came to what won't be changed, is the necessity to run things through your heart in this very personal way with your communication and your overall communication. So you're emerging here with this empowerment, ready to do something brand new here. I see that you're doing this, you're doing it. This communication is the first step, is what I see. Like, your whole vibration is, I see you, Sagittarius, you're about to open up, really open up, like really open up. I see this in vulnerability. And that also is you're gonna face some resistance, darling. But it's worth it. Like what I was talking about with this 5 of Pentacles, these people are not like, this is like a rivalry, or an argument, like a debate, like heated debates, heated political debates, intellectual, philosophical debates is what I'm seeing here. So that's the resistance, and that tension can also be good. I mean, that tension is good. We need this kind of tension. And sometimes the slow build also of tension when it comes to communication does add, like, how you reveal when you are communicating with a person, you're also resonating with them. And I think I was talking about rhythm, with the rhythm. So, okay, so with the rhythm of the people that you're communicating with, okay, Sagittarius, you're going to get into their rhythm, resonate with people a little bit. Okay, you're in this frequency of communication. So you're going to be resonating with people a little bit. It's a little bit of a dance, okay? So you're revealing these things, emerging, okay? So communicating this is like an art form almost, depending on the person that you're dealing with, or the entity or the group of people that you're dealing with. A slow reveal of things in a deliberate way to help build up the accumulation of the said idea. All things are cumulative. So, and you are being very pointed. I see this. There's a necessity also with this Hermit card to, but also be detailed. You know, yes, there are these there's a big idea. There's something large that you want to communicate, but the details, the fine tuning of it is important also. So that fine tuning of it is built in these relationships. When you're communicating, that's a relationship, like the overall communication. When you're communicating an idea, the way that you reveal yourself is also an experience for the person receiving your communication. So there's also, not everybody is made to receive in the same way. So everybody's channels work differently. And so I'm seeing like a kind of a tension, a pull and tug. This also helps to determine what people are safe for you to work with in a long-term basis. So, because resistance is healthy in any relationship, we need the people around us to be able to question us, to be quite honest, and also observers of us as we observe them here in our manifestations. In pure loving light, we're not enablers. So, you'll, in your communication, in your resonancy, when you're revealing yourself, the people who can stay on pace with you, who will not only stay up to pace with how you're communicating, but also who are patient enough to allow you to reveal what must be revealed in your own way, shape, or form. And if they need to question that, then that is when you get into this back and forth. If they're asking questions, how does that work? This is how you're feeling out. This is what I'm seeing. The Sagittarius right now is almost, there's a culling, and you're opening up and you're talking from your heart. And I'm seeing like almost a culling, like people are going to be eliminating themselves, but also other people that aren't eliminated that you're communicating with. There's going to be a relationship built there too, from the attention and the back and forth exchange here, because this is how good relationships are built. When something is broken, we attempt to fix it. We don't just dismiss it. And so there's confrontation in that. And I think it's healthy when two entities can get past that. I see Sagittarius being cognizant, aware of that, and using that information to the best of their ability when it comes to their future experiences. Switch. Okay, Sagittarius. Now I'm going to go back around and clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith again. Okay, I'm going to hydrate and clear ground myself. Anything that I said, please just think about that one thing. Okay, thank you. And loving light spirit, please. Might be around the light here. Sagittarius. I want to say Sagittarius, my love. I want to say my love. I know it's like a cliche or like a general thing, but maybe it means something to one of you. Maybe you just need to hear that. Shall I call you my love? It's okay. The alien, there's lots of similarities here with Scorpio because the alien was also in the mentalism position. Okay, so At the bottom, the Queen of Wands. Oh, it's Sagittarius season. How about it? Okay, that would make sense. I wonder if you guys can hear this, like the fluid in my body. Like there's lots of energy, I'm telling you. Spirit. Empowerment here with the, and the alien is the Hermit card. So this is another reiteration of this energy within yourself. Let's see, okay, empowerment, headspace. Let's see, there were these boundaries where nobody could really get to you. And I was saying that you're all in your own energy. This is the Hermit energy coming in to tell you, are we recording? This is the Hermit energy coming in to tell you. And you see the light going through the heart space. There's a interwoven energy of the heart chakra here in your empowerment. So, and this is right and just. You're keeping your heart chakra cleansed. I'm seeing with this Hermit card, with this necessity, you know, and the Four of Swords is here. With this, what won't be changed, this heart chakra in meditation with the Hermit, and then this Hermit's heart chakra having the love and light go through it, okay? I'm seeing this, and it's two, can you guys see? There's like two things of light, okay, going through the heart chakra, and then there are two swords here with this Two of Swords. Like she's protecting her heart, you know, she's like protecting her heart, empowered, and then this is like, Spirit is saying that your boundaries when it comes to your heart and your mind, like your mental boundaries, they're on point, okay? They're on point. There's also something coming through about energy sweeps, Sagittarius. Have things that you do regularly, just routine energy cleansing and maintenance, just routine. Routine things, darling, whatever you may do. It could be a prayer, it could be a certain way that you clean your house, it could be a ritual, it could be whatever you do for your energy maintenance, okay, like your auric field maintenance, like on here in 3D, sweetie, there's a routine. Keep up with that, okay? You're very empowered right now, but we're going to keep up with these routine because you're going to consciously meditate. So you might have your time, I don't know, you know, noon to 1 o'clock every day to run things through your heart chakra. Then the rest of the day, though, also be doing the energy cleanses, okay? Like this, like I clean myself with this. You'll see me do that. You'll see me just like kind of go like this. This is like just holding a boundary a little, okay? You just have your little ways, sweetie. Invoke your protection, however you may do that, throughout the day. Don't forget, make this a regular practice is the message. So, because this is the Four of Swords and what won't be changed, you're going to be like almost in a meditative state all the day, all the time, and seeing crown chakra activation. And so this is an open crown chakra and there's thoughts all over the place in your movements and things like this. Like even though you have mental boundaries and everything, run things through your heart space, okay? So moving forward in your heart space, you have got another major arcana here, the moon. So, and it's like, this is, I'm feeling like a edge of my seat, like excited, like, what is it? What is Sagittarius gonna do? The moon is here too, like this. So with this Page of Swords and fertility, I see that you are on the brink. This is like you're almost trusting. You're trusting. Like I said, like you have steps 1, 2, and 3, but not the ones after that. But it's like you're walking by the light of the moon is what I see in your heart space when your emotions. You're just ready to burn something with your emotions. This is so powerful because you're fire, you know, you're fiery, like that's passionate. So once you finally do, like once this download comes through, and this is a major arcana, it's the moon. So you don't know what it's going to be, but I see that you're going to I'm sure you know what your purpose is, okay? I'm sure you're like in touch with yourself in some way, but I'm just seeing a person walking in faith, a person walking in the faith of their whole life, like everything, the faith of the knowing, like trusting of their own essence, trusting in your higher self to reveal to you, like while you're in your experience too, and you're just trying to deal with the new energies that are coming through because you're fertile. So, and I'm seeing your crown chakra open. So, okay, so I'm seeing Sagittarius with this, your chakra system is flowing openly, is flowing. And you're open for downloads here, okay? You're going to be running things through your heart. What is it? Oh, it has something to do with the moon, you guys. Fertility. Oh, are you guys trying to have babies? What is it? Because I'm feeling I was feeling the sacral chakra, and I was feeling things start to move. Now I'm seeing this moon in another way, in a very feminine way. I'm seeing like maybe some moon magic sex, like trying to bring something into life. Oh, you guys, what are you doing? Oh my god. What? It doesn't have to be moon magic sex, like moon magic, like this, but with the changing of the moons comes the changing of the energies. So this is maybe what I see, a trust of maybe opening yourself. Just this is an opening to these energies. With the changing of the moon, the changing of the cycles of the energies, and this creative. So yeah, so I was feeling sacral activation. So whatever that means to you, darling. Okay, everybody creates in their own ways. So okay, let's move forward. So, and I see here with this with this emergence, number 25 emergence, with the world here, what I'm seeing, like I see that you are that you come into this, like you're here with a foundation of knowing, like a solar plexus, confidence. I see here with this, like accomplished, like it's just part of your essence that you have foundational skills and knowings or whatever, life lessons. So, and you're now ready to emerge here with this foundational everything of who you are, starting to be vulnerable. And then I'm seeing the Two of Swords come through again. You had the Two of Swords over here with your boundaries, with your mental, your mind boundaries. I'm seeing mind and emotional balance and protection big time. Big time. So I know that the Two of Swords has to do sometimes with like just having to make a choice. But no, what I'm seeing is protection. And you see the world has like these two things in her hands too. Protection with this Two of Swords and the correspondence projecting here. So something with a firm foundation is emerging here with the Two of Swords. Maybe making choices. It could be making choices, but I think the choices are grounded. The choices are grounded. The choices are honest. We see a skeleton emerging from the inside of this avatar. Do you see, guys? You see the skeleton in the middle there? So authentic. This is like your true person showing the truth of you. This is what I'm seeing. So whatever side is gonna be whatever choices that you do make in your manifestations, like just as long as you're in your essence, that you're going to be making the right choices, you're okay. Because the Two of Swords is representing protection in the mind space. So, beautiful. Let's keep going. Let's hydrate. Oh, another major. My goodness. 2 more majors, you guys. It's good, it's good. The necessity, I'm just preparing myself like to run the energy of it through me. So, okay, so Cosmic Flower, the 6 of Cups here with the Cosmic Flower and the Wheel of Fortune. Your authenticity is very important right now. The core from which we pour our magnificence into the world. The Wheel of Fortune is very unique here. This doesn't have a typical, this has this is just one person's many masks, this Wheel of Fortune. This is what I'm saying, like this cosmic flower has to do with the remembrance, sweetheart. The Six of Cups has to do with also nostalgia and a remembrance. And then this Wheel of Fortune, this is an image of one person's many faces revealed. You see the noose at the bottom, and then you see the exaltation at the top of the wheel. The noose at the bottom, you know, just saying that sometimes we're going to be encountering our deepest depths, and sometimes we're going to be encountering bliss. But no matter, either way, we're all on the wheel, okay? We're all in the cycle, and it's always going to be you. Like, you have many faces, and I see that you're manifesting into the world with these many different experiences from a person going through this Wheel of Fortune energy, and that must be also this bringing you to this world of, look at all these different faces of the same face. Like, usually the image on the Wheel of Fortune is different, you guys. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune being the many faces that you wore, the many evolutions of you, Sagittarius, throughout everything, and then emerging here with this foundational experiential, you know, knowing, almost also spiritual knowing, you know, from the past. So this is wonderful. Thank you. Okay, moving forward. So Wheel of Fortune also has to do with luck. This is, things are going to be, as long as you're in your own essence, and this is not being judgmental with people. Running, this is, I don't see that you were being judgmental with people, and I'm seeing that because of that is also, it's good for you, sweetheart. Being open and vulnerable, you know, with people as equals, like being open in this communication, knowing which era to tap into in your communication. I see here is how you're going to be making changes. And the principle of what won't be changed, you did have the Four of Swords. We went over this, okay? This has to do with meditation and getting downloads inside meditation. So do make sure that you're also doing your, you know, regular energy sweeps, just really quick. We don't want to let any debris build up around our auric field or in the cords that we do maintain with whatever we do maintain those cords with. Okay, so moving forward, in the Divine Masculine, this had to do with like your passion, this enthusiasm, something really, and then you're grounding it, you see. So they found their warmth. These people, they found their warmth. They went to nature. So it must have been warm in there for them, and they left in there. They went and they found nature. I see this. So in your thing, in your daily, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting nonverbal here. Excuse me. So, and these are pentacles. So they left these 5 pentacles. It was warm, okay? They were probably getting nourishment. They were probably there in the sanctuary for a while, and they got up and they left with whatever they had. And they went and they found their place here with the Queen of Pentacles. So what I see in your daily dance is that this, and I was telling you about intention. So this intent, just the pure fact that this passion of yours, that this thing so intimately close to you is fueling your get up and go, is going to ground it. And I see the Queen of Pentacles here, and also I'm seeing this also DNA strand. So, and she's also like literally her dress is roots. She's creating. So these people, like this person was disabled, this person, like they're disabled and stuff, you know, they're beat up, and I'm seeing a healing. I'm seeing like literally like that they're healing, like their DNA, their bloodline is being healed. Like I'm seeing a healing here going on, Sagittarius. You're healing your ancestral bloodlines, you're fixing your DNA, you're changing things for everyone, Sagittarius. because of this, because you follow your heart to whatever it is that's making you go. Get up and go. You're doing it. You're doing it. And so look at this. Like hard at work. It's beautiful. I see. So your intentions are doing this metaphorically, okay? You're being healed metaphorically because you're so strongly inspired by this great work. This great inspiring work of yours. It, like I said, it could be a relationship that you're feeding and growing. It could be whatever your great work is in this world, whatever you're emerging onto the scene here with. I see it rooted in the ground. We had a lot of talk about foundational energy, Sag. So, any advice here, Spirit, for them? Not yet. Not now, guys. Okay, moving forward. Communication. You have got communication with the Empress. And this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, in your communication, you've got this Empress energy. This is your last major arcana for this reading. Okay, you're in this Empress energy. What I'm seeing is that she is gorgeous. Hold on. There are these fetuses here, okay? And the Empress is the All-Mother. I'm seeing beautiful symmetry here. It's absolutely gorgeous. My God. So this is it. Like this. So with your communicating, like through as you're communicating whatever this is that you're about, whether this is like whatever you're creating, sweetheart, whatever you're creating, the relationship, the literal baby, the creative project, the whatever new life, okay, something new, like you felt it coming and then I see it here, okay? So with that, while you're communicating about it, this back and forth tension and communication is going to show you who can resonate with you in this power. I see Sagittarius now with this divine masculine here in your daily rhythm, but then the overall vibration and the communication being receptive, like you're being, through your communication, you're going to be receptive of who is going to be right for your team, for your experience moving forward in this. So maybe you're trying to gather up a tribe, a team. I'm hearing the word team for a project, and maybe you're just looking for collaborators or just trying to know who to keep around or something. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you're dating. Dating is not the right word. Networking. So this is going to let you know this communication, this overall vibration of communication, who you're going to be receptive to people showing you who they really are, okay? And showing you whether or not they can be, like, vibe with this beautiful being. Okay, this is pure power. Who can vibe with you? Who can respect your power? Who can support your power? Okay, who do you need around? What divine, where can you get your divine masculine? What people in the 3D can contain you? Where can you be contained in? Where can your genius, your creative genius, where is it safe for you to be contained in order to let free and completely vulnerable? You're going to find out in communication is going to be the only way to find your safe space, is the message of Sagittarius. So moving forward, let's see the shadows that you battled, and we'll just use these all things intuitive oracle cards, and we'll close that way. All right, we're recording. Okay, so starting with your shadows, let's see what you have. You know what? I'm going to activate this stuff for you, so let's just clean up really quick, okay? Thanks. All right. Shadow for Sagittarius, the archetype of Sagittarius. For the archetype of Sagittarius, what should I talk about here, Spirit, please? Which shadows did they face? Messages. Okay. Loving light, please. Thank you. You're like, it's none of your business. Sagittarius, like, don't worry about my shadows. They're already transmuted. Don't worry about it. I'm seeing this. Look, nothing's coming through, Sagittarius. I'm not forcing it, sweetheart. Let's get messages of closure. Messages of closure for you. Here, the messages of closure do connect me normally with ancestors, but also with other people, situations that need closure, messages from my guides sometimes. So however it comes through, take it, okay? Loving light for Sagittarius. Do you still feel my presence? Sagittarius, you would know right now. Are you listening for somebody who has already ascended? What are you grieving over, darling? Are you grieving over somebody who has ascended? Are you grieving over a situation? What are you grieving over? That's what these messages are about. Do you want me around? Do you still feel my presence? Do you want me around? Sagittarius, I wasn't thinking. Thank you for making amends, this card, Carol. I wish you love and happiness. Mama. I'm up. See, I'm up. I'm learning so much from you. I should have said what I didn't say. What are you grieving over, sweetheart? These are the messages in response to what you're grieving over. Do you want me around? Do you still feel my presence? So for somebody that you may be grieving over, sweetheart, so depending on like all situations that we grieve over, all separations, need time to process, okay, so that there's a transition, so that the line isn't blurred from one era into the next. But once that transition is made for our ancestors who have passed, or people we knew here who ascended there after that transitionary period over there to the resting place or wherever it is that they're going to, once that happens, you know, it's safe to ask. They're wanting you to ask for them. Your ancestors, your ascended loved ones, they're wanting you to ask for them, okay? If you're grieving over a relationship, that relationship is wanting you to remember the good things. Don't beat yourself up over it. Remember only the good things. Do you still feel my presence? Do you want me around? Conscious meditation for reception. Okay, prayer is to ask, meditation is to receive. Do you put the intention, I want to feel from this person, I want to receive from this person. They want to know, if you want to know my presence, if you want me around, ask for me to be around intentionally, okay? But like I said, like if this is a new thing, a new separation of a relationship or a new ascension or something, please do allow the proper boundary to be set with those lines so everything is going smoothly. So you do this by speaking with spirit, okay? You'll know what's right if you run things through your heart, sweetie. That was a big deal when it came to that, right? Okay, I wasn't thinking. Thank you for making amends. So this is like, don't take it personal, whatever. Like if there's something that hurt you, like this is what I'm saying. Like I wasn't thinking. Like please don't take it personal. Like if this is something that it was probably impossible for you not to take something that was impossible for you not to take personally. And they're saying like there's no excuse, but the truth is that I just wasn't thinking. Maybe some other entity came through and had them say that. Maybe it was a loose thought that this thing that impacted you a lot, they just want you to know like it really wasn't personal, even though you took it personal. And you took it personal rightfully, but I just wasn't thinking. Like I really didn't feel that. It was a thought, it was words, it was not real. I wasn't thinking. Thank you for making amends. Whatever. To me, whatever it is that you move forward, this is just yourself. Like, I see you doing this with yourself, making amends with yourself, walking away from some. So I wish you love and happiness. Learning. I should have said what I didn't say. This is you say what you have to say, okay? Spirit saying this. Make sure that you are opening up about things, okay? There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than swallowing words. Like suffocating on words you didn't say. Be careful with that, okay? I was uncomfortable showing emotion. This is the message. Somebody was uncomfortable showing emotion, but they know they should have said what they didn't say. And I said this, that to be choking, to be suffocating on unspoken things that need to be said. Throat chakra blockage, okay? Messages of closure. The message is say what you need to say, be who you need to be. And when it comes to your ancestors, the frequency that you felt with them, meditate on it and they will be around. They're telling you, just ask, okay? So moving forward, messages of love. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius and loving light, please. Messages of love. Messages of love. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Support. Lean on your inner circle for support. Sagittarius. Apology. Decision. Wow, ground this reading, Spirit. You can expect the apology you want to hear. You already got this apology from your ancestors, I see. Your inner circle is going to be your guides, okay? And then when it comes to love, it looks like you need to make a decision about a second chance with a person. Spirit saying, look at you, there's going to be an apology and a decision along with that apology. The advice is it deserves a second chance because of the lesson that you're here to learn, okay, is the message. Let's see your inner yang energies that would reflect the masculine end or the yang end of your relationship. And then we'll look into the yin energies that would reflect the yin aspect. Let's do this, Sagittarius. I watch your social media. I want you back. You inspire me. And somebody was learning so much from you earlier. So I see you making changes here with your vulnerability. This is good. I'm not financially stable and I find you so attractive. Let's get some responses. So it doesn't matter about this financial stable. There has to be a decision made. Regardless of finances is what I'm seeing. I'm just hearing that, guys, okay? Take it or don't, whatever that means to you, sweetheart. It doesn't matter. Like, if you're in flow, then the means to the end is a decision. Whatever this is that you're facing is a decision. That's all. You just have to decide that you want it, sweetheart. You're a master manifester in the works. You're aspiring. So you know this, that, like, you know if you're a manifestation reading. So finances are no excuse for your true decisions. You put your, well, obviously there's got to be due diligence, yes. But you just put your heart on it, and what is true does prevail. So, but you need to be true with yourself. Is this truly in whatever this is having to do with you, with a decision that you're facing. Is it truly because of finances, or is that just an easy way to avoid, because that's what the Matrix tells us, like, finances are going to affect everything. Be a slave. No, make your choice. The universe loves you. Everything rearranges just for you. This is the message. Okay, so I watch your social media. I know exactly what I was doing. Okay, so I watch your social media. You know what you're doing. So I'm seeing somebody like very self-aware. Like, you know what you're doing, and you are keeping an eye on like the things that you do, the way you project yourself to the world. I want you back. My life is not as together as it seems. So the masculine and the feminine energy is wanting to lean on one another, needing to be a merging of masculine and feminine, some type of activity that is balanced between masculine and feminine, some type of art, maybe something that is physically active that will get your heart pumping, but also beautiful. So whatever that means to you, like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I'm seeing that in order to balance your masculine and feminine yin yang energies out within yourself, and then to have this beautiful balanced reflection like come to you in a relationship. This is what I'm seeing. To do something that is like that you'll be active and also be dealing with beauty. Okay, create something beautiful. Yeah, try to balance in whatever, like, more masculine activities, blend masculine and feminine activity together. Like, just do it, like maybe tonight or tomorrow. It's gonna help you. Just any activity. Okay, you inspire me. So if you're neglecting a certain, like, say you're an athlete and you maybe have been neglecting, the more Venusian aspect of yourself, then maybe before practice put some lipstick on, okay? Or if you're, if you're a stay-at-home parent and, you're there taking care of things, doing the more feminine role, then take initiative and, change things in the home, or start to create something. Take control of the energies. Take control. Something like this, okay? You inspire me. I feel you even though we're apart. So this is beautiful. So this is a nice relationship that I see, because this inspiration, if the yang is saying that they're inspired by the yin, and the yin is like, I feel you even though we are apart, there's no doubt that this is coming together. There's no doubt. Like, the masculine energy that's inspired is going to be magnetized toward that inspiring thing no matter what. Like, this is natural. And then this, I feel you even though you're apart, is what I'm seeing is the yin or the feminine, the woman, whatever, this aspect, feeling this coming together. You inspire me, and then she's starting to feel them come closer. So this is another thing, like, inspire yourself by doing some activity to balance your inner yin and yang. Okay, there's just like a little discrepancy, a little imbalance. You've probably been focusing on like one thing or something lately. I'm not financially stable, Yang says. We both know I am not the one for you. Ooh, what is this? I don't know. I find you so attractive. I'm not financially stable. We both know I'm not the one for you. This is cutting out some things that are not good for you. Like I was telling you, like, financial stability has nothing to do with your decisions. It's just like, and I was saying earlier, you need to cut it. So this is like anything that is causing you financial instability, it's okay if you just cut it. Like, that's not for you. It's okay if it's causing a financial instability. You might be used to it or something. It might be like normal for you, a standard of living of yours or something that you've given yourself, but you can change. You can make any change, sweetheart, to feel more financially stable, okay? And I was hearing that you need to cut it, so it's okay, all right? Even if you might feel embarrassed about having to cut some things out. Okay, I find you so attractive. I wonder if you are happy without me. There's no meaning to things. Like, if you feel embarrassed, just know that that's because of some programming, okay? I find you so attractive. I wonder if you're happy without me. I find you so attractive. Gang says, I wonder if you're happy without me. I don't know. No, I'm seeing a lot of desire from the yang aspect. So do feed into your feminine energy, okay, Sagittarius? Because I'm feeling desire from. So if you pamper yourself or whatever it is, or if you just empower yourself, like, and you take control as the divine feminine, as we must do, okay? This is good for you. This is good for your masculine aspect. There just has to be a little bit of calibration. Let's see about it, okay? And the wisdom of the oracle to close out this reading. Sagittarius, thank you so much. Okay. Sagittarius and loving light, how do I close this reading, please, Spirit? Higher power and regeneration, okay? Number 4, and it's reminding me the higher power, and then I remember the 4 of Swords over there. So this is downloads, okay? Your higher self. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Let's see, what shall we do, guys? So, I don't know, I want to do prosperity. Prosperity message, sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. That's what I was feeling with the fertility and the Page of Swords. All right. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where credit is due. You wouldn't be a success without spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when the symbol appears. Okay, and so that was number 4, higher power, and the prosperity message, and 46, regeneration. So you're going to be prosperous from this passion project, probably while you're emerging, like, yeah, let's make this happen, with that Empress energy in the end. Regeneration, 46. Prosperity message. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. So don't dwell on the past. Keep running things through your heart, Sagittarius. This has been a lovely reading. Thank you for your time, and I will see you next time. Bye.